Okay, you guys, in a previous video, I told y'all how I was going to use a model to predict using percentages, and therefore I'm going to explain, but I'm also going to explain why. Sometimes when you train models and you save them as H5 files, like right here, you have to move them or send them, right? But if they're binary, meaning zero or there are two classes, well, then you can do this. Rather than use train class and dices and then use the actual model itself, this is another way to do that if it's binary only. Okay, so what we do is we do the load model function from keras, import numpy, matplotlib is plt. Well, that's if you want to visualize the picture. And then there's model equals load model. Okay, so we're loading the H5 file. The one you can see right here. And then there's the picture of the Burmese python, which looks similar to anaconda. Okay, image equals the file path. Okay, I imported CB2. Here's why we do this, def prepare. This has to pre-process. Okay, so you have to resize the image array, obviously, and then you have to reshape to the index. The reason why 384, and this is very important, is because the input shape this model was built in was built with 384, the input shape and target shape. So whenever you do any, you always image size equals, if you ever want to use this formula, the input shape. Usually the target shape and the input shape have to be the same for the model to even work. Okay, so y equals model def prepare up here, image. And then right here it prints out a class label, meaning 0 for anaconda if it were a total 0, and then 1 for python. But as you can see, it's 49. And then right here I assigned it, and then look over here, use this formula, 50.03% chance anaconda and 49.97% python. My model did pretty good because a Burmese python, which I'm about to show you, doesn't look like the data set it was trained on. So it was kind of guessing. It could be an anaconda, could be a python, but it was leaning more on the anaconda side. Okay, you guys, as you can see, look over this for a second. And I'm going to leave a link to my GitHub tutorial, and then you guys can use my formula. But always remember, image size equals the input shape. And then you might get an error down here, -1, and you might have to put it 1 sometimes. But the 3 is always the same. Okay, guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and stay tuned. We're going to do IBM Watson most likely next time, as well as maybe some sentiment analysis. Thank you.